Paradise Lost by John Milton, Book 8. Theme, Summary, Analysis. Hello and welcome to the discourse. Book 8 of Paradise Lost is significant for various reasons. First is the conflict between the scientific progress of that era and the biblical representation of the world. Milton had a sense of science. He was aware of the advancements achieved by Copernicus and Galileo. He was an ardent fan of Galileo and he met him too during his time in Italy. Instead of siding with the scientific heliocentric view or biblical geocentric view, Milton offers both views through the discussion of Raphael and Adam and suggests that God doesn't intend human beings to comprehend everything about his creation. In a way, Milton concedes that the Bible cannot offer all the knowledge and some information is beyond its scope. The other important point of Book 8 is again the hierarchy and the lower position of Eve as a submissive of Adam. Milton describes how Adam longed for a companion and how God created Eve to please Adam. Adam is spiritually and intellectually connected with Eve, but he can also feel his carnal desires for her, and he is actually sexually enamored by her. This carnal love of Adam for Eve ultimately leads him to his downfall. Summary of Book 8. In Book 7, Raphael explained to Adam how and why Adam was created and why God created earth, the new world. In Book 8, Adam continues his inquiries and asks Raphael about the motion of stars, the sun, and other planets. Eve again leaves Raphael and Adam alone to continue their intense discussion while she may enjoy the beauty of the garden. She doesn't appear bored of the discussion, nor she is unable to grasp the subject of the matter. However, she prefers to hear about the conversation afterwards from Adam and learn the truth from him as he caresses her. Adam shares his observation with Raphael and says that the other planets, sun, moon, and stars are orbiting around the earth, God's most beautiful creation. Raphael says that it is possible, but offers a counterpoint. He tells Adam that maybe it appears as if everything is revolving around the earth because the earth is also revolving around its axis. Raphael says that it doesn't matter whether the other heavenly bodies move around the earth or the earth moves around those heavenly bodies. It is of lesser importance. He tells Adam that such broader and detailed queries cannot have any possible answer because God doesn't intend human beings to know everything about the universe and its creation. Then he says that Adam should understand the limits of knowledge that God has set for him. He wants Adam to remain satisfied with the knowledge God lets him have and resist the urge to know the unknowable. Adam listens to Raphael calmly and then says that he knows about his own creation. He then tells his experience of consciousness after his awakening. He wondered who was he, where he was, and why was he created. Soon he realized that unlike trees, he could walk and run and jump. Unlike other animals, he could speak. Then God came to him and explained how and why he created Adam. God offered him dominion over all the other creatures of earth. In return, God ordered him never to eat any fruit from the tree of knowledge. Later on, Adam decided to learn more about his surroundings, his dominion. He observed that all other creatures were in pairs. He realized that he knew the names of all those creatures beforehand as God already provided him all the knowledge he must have. Soon he started longing for his own companion. Like other animals who are in pairs, he realized that he needs some companion with whom he may express and share his feelings, thoughts, and joys. When God reappeared, Adam begged him to offer him a companion. God asked why he needs a companion, and Adam argued that all other creatures are in pairs and they can share their feelings and thoughts, but he is alone. God said that he is alone and doesn't need anyone to compete him. So must Adam remain alone? Adam argued that unlike God, he is not perfect nor complete and hence he desires a companion. God was happy that Adam could use his rational faculty to reasonably argue with him. He sent Adam in deep sleep and then took a rib out of Adam. From that rib, he created Eve. Adam was asleep, yet he knew all of this happening as God allowed his mind to remain aware of the happenings even though he was asleep. When Adam saw Eve, he instantly fell in love with her. Raphael notices Adam's weakness towards Eve and warns him to refrain from the carnal attraction that he has for Eve. Raphael talks more about love and says that love should arise through spiritual and intellectual senses. Adam accepts that he is attracted towards Eve for her beauty and he is sexually enamored by her. Raphael says that although Eve appears more beautiful than Adam from the outside, Adam is more beautiful from the inside. Raphael says that Eve is a little less pure and far from God. He says that Eve is intellectually and physically weaker than Adam, and his love for Eve must transcend from sexual attraction to spiritual and intellectual relation. Adam is worried that he is sexually attracted towards Eve, but says that his love for Eve arises from his spiritual and intellectual essence. Raphael again notices the hints of weakness in the situation and reiterates that Adam must be disciplined and must understand the hierarchy. He says that Adam must lead Eve spiritually and intellectually, and both of them must avoid temptation as Satan will try to tempt them to disobey God. With this warning, Raphael takes leave and flies away to heaven while Adam goes to sleep. Analysis of Book 8. Milton dodged the debate of the heliocentric versus the geocentric view of the universe by suggesting that some things are beyond human intellect. He further elucidated the difference between males and females. In Book 4, we learnt about Eve's creation. God didn't appear to meet her. She became aware of her beauty while seeing her reflection in calm water and fell in love with herself. She was weak against vanity. When she saw Adam, she found him less attractive than herself and turned away. Adam remembers how Eve turned away from her, but he thinks that it was designed by God so that she may appear more attractive to Adam and he may pursue her. It shows that while Eve was concentrated and confident about herself, Adam was susceptible to self-deception, as it is clear that God didn't make Eve turn away from Adam. It was her own decision. Eve was created in the shadows of night, while Adam was created in bright daylight. Raphael wants Adam to avoid carnal love. Adam accepts that he feels sexually attracted towards Eve, but his love is spiritual and intellectual. However, he is worried about his carnal temptations towards Eve, as while he knows that Eve is intellectually and physically weaker than him, she is less pure and a little far from God than him. He sometimes feels that because of her beauty, she is the wisest, virtuousest, discreetest, best. The fall is the main theme of Paradise Lost. Satan falls because of his pride. It is becoming clear in Book 8 that Adam will fall because of his sexual attraction towards Eve, and Eve is destined to fall because of her vanity. So this is it about Book 8. We will continue to discuss other parts of Paradise Lost. Please stay connected with the discourse. Thanks and regards.